welcome back to the We Are City channel for an episode of our FC24 career mode here with Manchester City. Roberto De Zerbi in charge. And unfortunately, the last episode, Phil Foden picked up an injury, and it's his regular 3-month injury that he picks up every single season. Every year he has at least one 3-month injury. I think he has in all 4 seasons now. Three months out for Phil Foden, broken toe injury. We had a bit of an up and down episode in the last one, lost our 2 final games against Leipzig and West Ham. Today's episode is 4 straight games. Carabao Cup quarter-final against Brentford at home. Brighton 2 days later away. Roberto De Zerbi returns to the Amex. Spurs at home, and then finally Liverpool away. 4 massive games as we get through the festive period and to the start of the new year, January 2027. This is Thomas Frank's Brentford side, which start with 5 at the back, 3 midfield and 2 up top. It's Camillo and Retegui up top. Captain Jensen, Magoma and Bryce Mendes in the midfield 3. Mikalenko, Kehrer, Kalulu, Nunez and Russell at the back 5. Dean Henderson, the goalkeeper. Brentford have won 4 out of their last 4 games. Young Coombs, Strakosha, Brigari, Schade, Johnson, Cambriaghi and also Darmsgaard on the bench for Brentford. No key attacking and defensive players. We know the way they want to play those long balls forward for those 2 strikers, Camillo and Retegui. It's going to be a difficult quarter-final, this one, but the winner will be going to the semis. Going to this one, we've got a pretty unfit squad once again. Spike Brits will start in goal with COUTO, Baptiste, Captain Diaz and Elaine. The back 4, Grealish, Eze and Maximo Perron in the midfield 3, with Zeballos at striker, Bob on the right and Savio on the left. On the bench, Lindelof, Julian Alvarez, Claudio Echeverri, James McAtee, De Bruyne, Rico Lewis and Edison. No defenders. Missing out is Goyi, who are actually going for Rico Lewis. Missing out is Lewis, Vardiol, Barco, Zumendi, Nunge, Doyle, Doku and Dowler, Musiala, and of course now the injured Phil Foden. So Carabao Cup quarter-final action time. Manchester City against Brentford. Big test for Brentford, big test for Manchester City, who have been up and down Roberto De Zerbi's side this season. And this episode I'm looking for 4 games, 4 clean sheets, 4 wins. And that's a big ask against the likes of Spurs and Liverpool. Against Jamal Baptiste, who dived in and he's beaten. And he can't recover, and Spike Brits comes out to make the save here. An offside against the Brentford man, but a good start there for Brentford. Really mistakes by Manchester City. Pick the right pass, Savio. Savio. Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish for Manchester City. And pounded away by Dean Henderson behind for a corner. Good chance. Grealish on the corner. Swung in. Eze with a header. It's off the line by Brentford. Finds Eze. Eze. Lovely turn by Eze. Lovely feet. Eze. Still. Piron across to Grealish. Grealish in behind. Oscar Bob on the volley. Big save by Henderson behind for a corner. Nice attempt by Bob. Good chance for City. Savio on the corner. Swung in. Grealish down. Max Elaine in there. Away by Brentford once again. Baptiste steps out and wins it. Jamal Baptiste. Brilliant. Piron. Savio. Pulls it back here. Eze with a strike. Another save by Henderson behind for another corner. City pepper in the goal. Dean Henderson doing well, the Brentford man. Ruben Diaz chases. Easily beats Diaz. Look at the space in the middle here. Chance for Retegui. Baptiste stays with him. Jamal Baptiste still. Retegui pulls it back here. Chance for Jensen. Diaz lost him. Spike Brits with a brilliant save. Down low to his left. Big save from Spike Brits. That is full half-time. 0-0 between City and Brentford. We've had the chances, but we haven't scored. Henderson's played well. They've had maybe 1 or 2 good chances, which Spike Brits has been equal to. Savio for City. Savio inside. Savio. Savio. Piron. COUTO. No way through Eze. Grealish. Grealish for the chance. He could save. Falls to Oscar Bob. And Oscar Bob with the injury. Place it into an empty net. 1-0 City lead in the quarter-finals. Good chance here. Palmed away. Oscar Bob onto the end of it. That's a fantastic finish on the left foot. Puts it in the roof of the net as well, Bob, which is brave because he only has to tap that down the middle. But he didn't half hammer it in. And it's a good finish by Oscar Bob, who has picked up an injury. I think it's going to be forced off due to that injury, is it? I'm going to let him play on. Do we bring on McAtee or someone? I'm going to bring on Echeverri. Max Elaine just can't win it. Bryce Mendes away. Bryce Mendes. Mark Goyi. Good defending by Goyi. Long been away by Max Elaine. It's actually a good pass into Claudio Echeverri. And here's Echeverri. Echeverri running at the opposition. Oh, he's beat them all. Echeverri! 2-0 Manchester City. Claudio Echeverri makes it 2-0. And City surely now are through in the Carabao Cup. Celebration between the two Argentinians on the left-hand side and the two Englishmen on the right. Grealish and McAtee, Echeverri and Ceballos. I don't know what Brentford's defence is doing there. Ceballos makes a run, it drags them away, and then they don't know what to do with Echeverri. And by that time, Echeverri's on the end of it. And Echeverri's finished it off for 2-0. And City now are going surely to the Carabao Cup quarter-finals. Had a real key role. Too much space here, what have we done? Rigu with a chance, Rigu with a chance, big save by Spike Bridge, straight back to them. And what an interception by Maximo Pirone, they nearly got lucky there. Well, City cut it out. Well played, Jack. And that is full time. Manchester City 2, Brentford 0. A clean sheet, 2 goals. Like I said I want in today's episode. Tick one off because we've got 1 out of 4 so far. Well, EA Sports came on a match to Jack Grealish with an 8.0 rating. I have to agree with him. He was absolutely everywhere. Defensively, offensively. He was the key man in midfield, and I think he's proven to me today he can play a deeper midfield role. Well, Scout report here on a player we scouted before, and Alan Obadando. He's recently moved to Lyon in Ligue 1, 8 appearances and 5 goals. Explosive road bust, the agile striker similarly transitioned from to European football in France. He's showcasing remarkable aerial prowess and physical dominance. A dynamic force up front, consistently delivering standout performances, epitomising strength and speed. He's a big, strong, quick centre forward, maybe in the sort of mould of maybe the next Romelu Lukaku, a John Duran at Villa, a big hold-up man, one that's quick, can turn his defender, decent on the ball and very good in the air. He's definitely one to keep an eye on for the future, and especially with him impressing currently in European football now. Unfortunately for Oscar Bob, he's going to join Phil Foden. 3 months out for Oscar Bob. His career just can't get going as well without being hampered by injuries. Well, they currently sit third in the Premier League table on 37 points, 1 point ahead of West Ham, 2 points ahead of Manchester United, 1 point ahead of Arsenal, but Liverpool sit top of the Premier League table on 41 points. City certainly in the title race, but so are so many other teams. And Roberto De Zerbi will return now to his former side in the Amex in Brighton, who sit in 8th place in the Premier League table. Billy O is the goalkeeper, Mavropanos, Igor, Savic and Chambers the back four. Calvin Phillips, the former City man, and Thuram in the midfield too, with Mitoma, Enciso and Hateboer, the 3 in behind Antoine Griezmann up top. Rushwood, Undav, Van Hecke, De Hood, Baleba, Alvarez and Talisca on the bench this Brighton side. Key attacking player is Mitoma, key defensive player is Igor. They're still powerful physical opponents and they're comfortable using a low block. The Brighton possession, they like to be in possession, bypass midfield playing long balls. Very much a different Brighton side under a new manager. I'm not exactly who's in charge of Brighton here. When they lose possession, Brighton press aggressively to win the ball back. They sacrifice a lot of stamina doing that, and they have a dangerous mobile attacking play as well. They don't certainly play the De Zerbi game anymore. Thuram Phillips in midfield is 2 big physical forces. Well, tired legs means changes again for Manchester City as Ederson starts and goal. It's Mateus Nunes, Martin Zubimendi, Vardiol and Barco in that back four, so a right side that is a bit of a makeshift one. Captain Kevin De Bruyne starts the midfield with Rico Lewis and Claudio Echeverri in front, Musiala on the left, Doku on the right, and Julian Alvarez through the middle. On the bench we've got Liam Delap, Joel and Dalla, James McAtee and Eze, Goihi, Doyle and Diaz all tied. No Stones again, no Elaine, no COUTO, Grealish, Maximo Perron, Baptiste, Ceballos or Savio. Foden and Bob, who are going to be out for the next 3 months, both injured. So Roberto De Zerbi's return to the Amex as he faces off against his former side in Brighton Hove Albion. I hope he gets a warm welcome on his return to Brighton. And there's a lot of players in that Brighton team that he still really likes. And one of those is one warming up there, Julio Enciso. What a player. Mitoma as well. Still a fantastic Brighton side we have to try and beat. Which is good to see. I like teams that want to get at us. De Bruyne. Oh, lovely movement from De Bruyne here. Into Alvarez, who could just be on, is he? Alvarez! 1-0 City. He is onside, Julian Alvarez. I was actually looking at the linesman and not at the goal, because I knew Alvarez would find it anyway. 1-0 City, assist for KDB from deep. And Alvarez gets another goal for himself this season. Ball through by De Bruyne. I think he's played on just by captain Stefan Savic. It's a spectacular finish by Alvarez into the side netting. City take the lead, and Alvarez gets goal number 14 in 13 games this season. Still a very impressive record. Very impressive record for Alvarez. Launched it quickly out to Yama Musiala. Musiala, City can attack quickly at Musiala. Past Phillips. Absolutely brilliant from Musiala there. De Bruyne. In behind to Doku with an absolute spectacular ball here. And Doku with a clip in towards Alvarez. Igor. Lovely takedown by the Brazilian. Odd runs from Phillips. Griezmann. Calvin Phillips of all people. Martin Zubimendi makes the challenge. It falls back to Griezmann, fortunately. Free kick Brighton. Well, they're going to score anyway from this. The frustrating thing is, Oh, Griezmann gets this one wrong. I'm very surprised at that. Falling behind by them. Barco, a bit of defending to be doing here. Here's Hatiboa. Wrong side of Barco. Across the far post here. Chance for Brighton! Into the side netting by Griezmann. Should score. Good ball in by Hatiboa. 4 from Manchester City. And Ciso. Runners in Thuram. Zubimendi with a big challenge in the box here. Massive challenge by Zubimendi on Thuram. Half-time, Manchester City lead by 1-0 against Brighton. But it's very close. Very, very close. Rico goes short with this in. Zubimendi. Space there. Rico finds Ruben Diaz. Lovely ball by Diaz. It's Musiala. Good save by the keeper. Behind for a corner, but good ball by Ruben Diaz. Corner ball. De Bruyne over it. In. Goyi. Echivere. Might fall to Jeremy Doku, who should have squared it. Why didn't I square it? Fresh legs of Anderson Talisca. Past Goyi. Talisca. Goyi chases Talisca. Goyi, good interception. Wins it, lose it. Diaz into Doyle. Manchester City away, Callum Doyle. Here's Hatiboa up against Callum Doyle. He's going to use his pace here. Cross him. Diaz loses the header. Callum Doyle away, back to Talisca. Ketran Thuram. Into Talisca. Ruben Diaz with a big challenge and Zubimendi away. Jolan Dala. Eze. De Bruyne. Get going, Doku. Get going, Doku. De Bruyne, brilliant. De Bruyne on his own here. Brilliant from Kevin De Bruyne. 35 years of age, not stopping him. Ball in. And Dala in there and away by Brighton. Talisca. Back to Edison. And that is full time. Manchester City 1. Brighton over Albion 0. Spurs or Liverpool coming up next. And City get 3 points and City get a clean sheet. And Kevin De Bruyne gets EA Sports man of the match. And he has to get my man of the match as well. At 35 years of age. Ran the show today. And he just put in so much effort, so much running. He was everywhere. Fantastic performance from Kev. Well, scouts have found a bit of a wildcard pick for fullback here in American Kevin Paredes. He's currently a left midfielder, 14 appearances this season for Wolfsburg in a 5-back three as a wing-back. He's got 5 assists from that position. A versatile and dynamic and pacey wide player. He's seamlessly transitioned from a forward-thinking winger to a promising wing-back, which is very interesting. He displays intelligence in attack, but defensive awareness requires improvement. He's adaptable and involved. He can play central midfield, so he has got that ability as a fullback to go inside and play inside. He loves to play on the outside as well, and he really is sort of an exciting young player developing at Wolfsburg, the American. Like I said, he's moved to this sort of wing-back position in a back 3 or a back 5 for Wolfsburg, and he's really impressed. Now, the transition to a fullback in a back 4 is a much bigger shift, I think, from left wing to wing back to actual fullback, but it's something that with training, with development, maybe Kevin Paredes can work on and become a player that is suitable and good enough for this Manchester City side. So definitely want to keep an eye on. We'll continue to scout all the players we do scout, and then maybe when we are allowed to make transfers, we'll decide who is the options for left back, who is the options for fullback, midfield, striker, and anywhere else. Liverpool and Arsenal are still top of the Premier League table on 41 points each, but we are in third on 40, only 1 point off them. We face 7th place Spurs here today, but only 2 days after the previous game against Brighton. This is the Tottenham Hotspur side for Ange Postecoglou. Vicario starts in goal. It is Hickey, Pau Torres, Branthwaite and Luke Shaw the back 4. Captain Højbjerg, Veerman and also Miretti in the midfield 3. Luis Diaz, ex-Liverpool on the left. Kulusevski on the right and Randall Colomwani through the middle. Restes, Vélez, Guido Rodriguez, Pedro Porro, Jonathan David, Maddison and William Saliba. Wow, on the bench. He's made the moves there. They've got 4 wins in their last 5 games. Colomwani is the man to look out for up top. It's a side for Spurs today. In goal starts Edison. It is Jan COUTO, captain Stones, Goyi and Barco, the back 4. You can see they're very tight on this side of the field. It is Maximo Pirone, Jack Grealish and Ebechire Eze in the midfield 3. Alvarez up top, who's also tired, Musiala on the left, and Savio on the right. On the bench, Liam Delap, Jeremy Doku, Jolan Dala, McAtee, Lane, Baptiste and De Bruyne. No Vardio, no Lewis, no Echivere, no Zubimendi, no Nunes, no Doyle, no Diaz and no Zawayas either. Of course, Bob and Foden injured, but lots of key players not fit today. And Liverpool in only 2 days after this one as well. So live from the Etihad Stadium, it is 3rd versus 7th. Manchester City in a title race. Ange Postecoglou's side more in a top 4 race. City versus Spurs. Big action, big game. It's live. Savio in space here. Creation to Jan COUTO. Jan COUTO. Skips inside the fullback. COUTO, good running. COUTO and behind to MARCELO, too late. Read by the fullback. Restes under pressure here. Straight to COUTO. He's battled for it once, not twice, and then he puts it in the back of the net. What a start to this game. And what a bit of running from right back by COUTO. That is absolutely spectacular fullback play from the Brazilian. Swipes it, blocks it, strikes it, finishes it. Manchester City 1, Spurs 0. Within minutes, and COUTO scores his first goal of the season from fullback. And City lead against 7th place Spurs here. What a start to this game for us. What a start to this game for us. Valentin Barco through to Grealish. Pulls it back to Alvarez. Bad ball by Grealish. Falls to MARCELO. Eze. Barco on the overlap. Valentin Barco. Barco across the box here. Good defending by Spurs just in time. That run by Barco. God, he finds him. Barco in. Grealish in there. What a save by the keeper. Brilliant ball by Goyi. Eze in. MARCELO with a thumping header. Wide the post by MARCELO. Good chance again for City. Grealish, Eze. Alvarez. That is one of Alvarez's big problems there. Spurs give it away again here. Eze. Savio. Lovely take by Savio. Savio in. Alvarez is there. Restes comes out and catches it again, the keeper. But is he better than Vicario? I don't know. He's playing pretty well. Maximo Pirot. And that is half time. Manchester City lead by 1-0 again. Looking for that clean sheet, guys. And so far we're onto it. And when things don't work the way you want them to. Goyi, lovely drive from centre-back. MARCELO. Into Alvarez. Julian. Alvarez! Alvarez! 2-0 City! MARCELO with his assist, and Alvarez makes it 2-0. He made that run. I saw so much space open up. I got it to that stronger right foot. And when he catches him, he doesn't half catch him, Julian Alvarez. What a finish. Onto that right foot by the Argentinian. And a fantastic striker, cracker into the side netting. Restes not stopping that one. 2-0 Manchester City here. Big, big goal for Alvarez. And City take a 2-0 lead now. Don't need to force it forward every time. Too often we look for the long pass. Grealish, good interception. Alvarez onto the end of it. Alvarez through to Grealish. Jack Grealish for 3-0 Manchester City. 3-0. Jack Grealish for the finish. 3-0. Brilliant goal from Grealish. And City are tearing apart 7th place Spurs here. Brilliant from Alvarez and Grealish. He wins it back. Grealish. Alvarez flicks it back into him. Grealish takes his time. And he plants in the bottom corners, Jack Grealish. Manchester City 3. Spurs 0. The lap will come on for Julian Alvarez here. If it lets me, it's not let me. We'll make the changes now. Alvarez will be rested for Delap. And Dala for MARCELO. Oh, Goyi, that's the right pass. Poor execution, though. Counter, Højbjerg. Kulusevski. Max Lane in around him. Good ball in behind. Max Lane cuts it out and then in towards Ndala. Oh, Ndala's eyes light up. Because he loves running at teams. And Ndala's got a chance to run at them here. Ndala. Nearly. Gets it to the byline. Spurs clear away. Down to Goyi. He's just going to wait on it here. Spurs come the other way. Won't let me turn Maximo Pirone there. Colomowani. Wide. COUTO's bombing forward. Now bombing backwards. Luis Diaz. To a cross. Can't stop it. Chance! I think that's hit wide. Cross back in and down by Goyi. I think that was hit wide. Eze. Liam Delap. Will do it well onto Maximo Pirone. Look at Ndala make a run here. Here's Joel Ndala off the bench again. Ndala. Oh, this time can't beat his man. Good defending by the defender. Spurs trying to get it for Miretti. Veerman. Pau Torres. Chased by Delap. Full-time whistle goes. Another win and another clean sheet. I said we're going for it in today's episode. One game away from it. 4-0 clean sheet. And 3 points to Manchester City. Well, I can't disagree with this one from EA Sports. Man of the match goes to Mark Goyi with 8.0 rating. The guy was absolutely fantastic. Defensively, offensively. What a performance from Mark Goyi. Very, very impressed with him. Just an absolute gem of a defender when he plays at his top level. A short scout report here on Emilio Lawrence, who's been impressing in the Dutch league at Feyenoord. In 11 appearances, 3 goals and 3 assists, dynamic winger with exceptional ball control and agility, effortlessly navigating through congested defence. He loves just run at big, deep blocks. Adept at creating opportunities with precise assists or unleashing potent shots from range. That's another asset to his game. Posing a constant threat, and he's one that really is catching the eye to come back and be part of the first team setup for Roberto De Zerbi next season. But he's the 1st of January, meaning that Andrew had agreed to join Real Betis, will join Real Betis in a move now for over 30 million. City make a profit on a player that unfortunately just hasn't worked out at the club. Well, we'll look at the title race. It's certainly heating up. Arsenal now top of the table on 44 points. Us in second on 43. And the side we face today away at Anfield is Liverpool, have dropped down to third on 42. Manchester United on 41. West Ham on 40. All 5 of those sides still in the title race, even at the midway point, which is very exciting. It's going to be a tight one. Any one of those 5 teams could win it. We need to beat Liverpool today and go top of that Premier League table. This is the Liverpool side that is going to face. Is Liverpool inconsistent, and they've lost 2 of their last 5, hence why they're in that position. Alisson Becker starts in goal. It's Trent Alexander-Arnold, Van den Berg the captain, Artis and Tomiskas the back 4. Ugarte, Soboslai and Gravenberg in the midfield 3. Chiesa on the left, Nico Gonzalez on the right, and Raspadori through the middle. Couto Romero, Torreira, Carvalho, Mo Salah, Issa Kabore, former Manchester City man, Kelleher and Grifo on the bench there. You can see here key defensive players Ugarte and the key attacking players Arnold from right back and Chiesa on the left wing. This side we go with today away at Anfield against Liverpool. Ederson will start in goal with Jan COUTO, Joshko Vardiol, Doyle and Barco the back 4. Captain De Bruyne, Rico Lewis and Claudio Echeverri partner in the midfield 3 with Julian Alvarez up top. It's Doku on the right and João Musiala on the left. On the bench, Lim Delap, Savio, Eze, Grealish, Diaz, Nunes and Zubamendi. No Gohi, no Stones today. Those all miss out. Big game to end the episode. Can we get 4 wins from 4 and 4 clean sheets from 4? So live from Anfield, it is first, not involved anymore. It is second versus third. It's Liverpool versus Manchester City. Players in the tunnel now. Out they come for a massive fixture. Roberto De Zerbi against Jurgen Klopp. City versus Liverpool. They beat us at the Etihad by 1-0 with a deflected goal. We cannot let that happen again here today. I'm so excited in the episode with a massive, massive game. Well, City have had a lot of possession here, but nearly making mistakes there, Roberto De Zerbi's side. Musiala. Barco. Musiala. Over towards Barco. Cross in. Doku on the volley. Blocked away by Liverpool just. Lewis for City. Into Musiala. Right to Barco. Back out to Rico Lewis. De Bruyne. Good run by Jan COUTO. Cross in. Oh, Echeverri's there. Palmed away by Alisson. Good save by Alisson. Good goalkeeping. Alisson under pressure does play it out. Good little spin by Tomiskas. Doku can't win it. Leaves his foot in. Here's Raspadori. Vardiol. Big sliding challenge. Intercepts that one. Echeverri. Sitting counter now. Rico Lewis in towards João Musiala. And the space are up here. João Musiala across the box to Claudio Echeverri. 1-0 Manchester City at Anfield. What a dominating performance. We've battered Liverpool here. Absolutely battered Liverpool here. Musiala finds Echeverri and City take the lead. Great play. You can't say we don't deserve it. All over them. And Claudio Echeverri finishes off the chance brilliantly. In the box for a tap-in. Not missing that one, the little Argentinian. He scores goal number 4 of the season. Manchester City 1, Liverpool 0. And we've deserved that. We've absolutely deserved that. Let's just check the team still in the shape I want it to be in. Let's change that round. We've absolutely deserved that. Dominated Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp knows it. Soboslai past De Bruyne. Dominic Soboslai. Good tackle by De Bruyne. Jan COUTO in there as well into Doku. Echeverri. Rico Lewis. Difficult pass. He's pulled it off actually though. Barco. Musiala. Echeverri. De Bruyne. City unlocking him again here. De Bruyne into Alvarez. Alvarez! Saved by Alisson. Back across and saved by Alisson again. That is half-time. City 1, Liverpool 0 at Anfield. So close to doubling the lead there. But what a performance. Liverpool have hardly touched the ball. Run by Barco. He's brilliant. Barco. But tried to pull it back, so unlucky. Nico Gonzalez looking to lead the counter for Liverpool. Going to run Rico Lewis down this line, which he won't do. He's forced backwards here. Ugarte. Into Echeverri. Echeverri, Van den Berg steps out. Good midfield play, good defensive play. Raspadori off the foot of Rico Lewis, working hard. City worked very hard in the midfield today. Jeremy Doku. Doku. Into De Bruyne here. Kevin De Bruyne! 2-0 City at Anfield. Kevin De Bruyne with a strike. What a goal. Captain fantastic. 35 years of age. There is no stopping him. He's still going at 35. He's still at top of his game. Lovely ball through. And De Bruyne finishes the chance off. Past the goalkeeper, Alisson. 2-0 at Anfield to Manchester City here. And a deeper role now, De Bruyne. His maturity, I mean, 35 years of age. You know exactly what you want from a deeper midfielder. Echeverri. Oh, what a player Echeverri is. Getting back. Sliding and winning the ball for Manchester City. Brilliant from Claudio Echeverri. Rico Lewis. Brilliant from Rico. Barco. Julian Alvarez. Trouble for Liverpool here. Alvarez to the far post. Jeremy Doku. Oh, and save by Alisson. Alvarez again. Rico Lewis should have scored there. Rico. Wow. Wow. What a ball by Rico Lewis. De Bruyne. In. Barco is in there away. Back to De Bruyne again with another strike here. Saved by the keeper, Alisson. De Bruyne keeps it in. Clips in. Doku is there away by Liverpool once more. Echeverri down. Alexander-Arnold in space. Trent. Barco slides in. That's silly. Here's Nico Gonzalez here. Chased by Vardiol. Wrong side of Vardiol. Gonzalez lays it off. Brilliant goal by Liverpool, 2-1. We don't get our 4 clean sheets. Raspadori were marked from a close angle. Gets his 7th of the season. City make the changes now. We do not get a clean sheet in all games, but you know what? As long as we win this one now, as long as we win this game now, I'll forgive you, Manchester City. I'll forgive you, boys. Edison Long. What a ball by Eddie. Savio. Into Alvarez. Back across. Savio. Liverpool ride their luck massively. Alisson plays it out well. Ref blow the whistle. Blows the whistle. Full time. 4 wins from 4. 1 goal conceded in 4 games. Manchester City win at Anfield 2-1. Massive win for Roberto De Zerbi's side. Absolutely massive win. And we'll take that. What a performance by many players in there today. Well, the Sports came on a match to Rico Lewis with 8.3 rating. I can't disagree with them. Rico Lewis in midfield ran the show alongside Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, Rico Lewis, what? How old is he? 21 years of age next to a 35-year-old. Complements each other so well. Both played so well. And I'm so impressed with Rico Lewis. He just continues to get better and better. I thought Callum Doyle had a great game at the back as well alongside Josh Gvardiol. These are players from our youth system that have just made a massive impact on the side. Thank you for watching. Please like the video if you haven't already. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. And we'll see you guys next time.